Hey guys, Thanksgiving is around the corner, and I thought I would share with you all why it's my favorite holiday. We're gonna be chatting this week, so hit that subscribe button. I mean that pause button. Go grab some snacks and come chill with me. So this is a crazy part of my life. As a lot of you know, for the past 3 years I've been an Adler Fellow with the San Francisco Opera, living in the heart of San Francisco. Before that, I was in Philadelphia getting my master's degree. Before that, I was in Wisconsin getting my bachelor's degree. And before that, I was at home living with my parents. And before that, I was just loose matter floating around in space. Anyway, my point is, for the entirety of my life, I have had an institution propping me up, giving me a relatively fair degree of certainty as to what's going to come for the next day and the next year. And now, in December, all of that changes. I will be moving away from San Francisco. It's kind of hitting me now. Not only will I be leaving San Francisco, but I will be flying the nest for the first time in my life. I will be doing what I want to do, what I've always dreamed of doing, which is to be an opera singer. But that comes with it a really high degree of uncertainty. And so I have to leave San Francisco because when you don't really know where your money is coming from, you can't really afford to live in the most expensive city in the United States. So I'm going to move back to Philly, and after that, I have no clue. But in short, this is why I love Thanksgiving. Okay. So hear me out. The future, as I just described, is kind of overwhelming for me. And when I feel overwhelmed or anxious, I like to take a deep breath and remind myself just how lucky I am. First of all, I'm lucky to be born in a country where I can express myself and use my voice in a way where I don't fear reprisal. Secondly, I grew up in a home where I never had to worry where food was coming from, and where I never felt unloved, regardless of my faults. Those are all really important things. Thirdly, I am grateful that I had the opportunity to an education, because not everybody in this country or around the world even has that as an option. And fourth, with that education, I get to do something like singing. I get to make art. I get to do something beautiful. So when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I remind myself just how lucky I am. Those are just a few of the things I'm grateful for. Every night before I go to bed, I like to say 5 things that I am grateful for. Often those are things that I would normally take for granted if I didn't do this little exercise. Most recently, I am excited to be breathing through both nostrils again. Even though when I talk, I still sound like a mosquito. So, on Thanksgiving, I get to gather with some of the best friends I've made in my entire life. And I am going to spend the day reflecting on all the things that I'm grateful for. And if you have just a moment, I'm going to share a few of those things with you. I would like to thank everyone who has helped me get this far in my career. Opera is a very expensive thing, both financially and emotionally, and I could not have done it on my own. I would also like to thank the San Francisco Opera for trusting me with your stage and providing me with the tools that I need to carry forth with me in my future. I am thankful that I am of healthy body, mind, and spirit. I know how fragile those 3 ecosystems are, and in this moment, I am happy to be healthy in all 3. I am thankful that I know myself and that I have the curiosity to continue shaping and learning who I am. It hasn't always been that way, and if you stick around long enough, I might end up sharing some of those times in my life when it wasn't. But for the here and now, I love myself, and not in like that egotistical way. I just respect and value who I am and enjoy spending time alone. Okay, you made it this far, so don't leave the video. You have a job to do. I want to hear what it is you're thankful for. Put that positive energy out there, people. Not to be all woo-woo, but I think if you do, it'll come back to you. And now that this sounds like a chain letter, I'm gonna sign off. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to meeting up next Tuesday. The press. They're gonna take everything I just said and forget all of it, and they're gonna say, oh, Anthony Reed, he loves himself. Fake news. Clearly I need to work on that impersonation a little bit.